Most Googled Turkish dramas of 2022. Hi viewers, in this video, we will share about the list of 10 most searched Turkish dramas of 2022. These can also be considered as the most successful and top-ranked series of the year. 10. Uskurus, The Bad Penny. It's is an action, comedy drama and crime television series in which a serial killer is stalking Sungrak, a tight-knit Roman neighborhood with little regard for outsiders. He leaves 3 pennies on each of his victim's body, and the case is assigned to the organized crime unit. Its captain, Afe, initially suspects Kartal, a Romani mafia leader who is the neighborhood protector. But soon he realizes that Kartal is not the killer, so he makes alliance with mafia leader Kartal to find 3-penny serial killer. 9. Yarg, The Judgment. Lawyer Ceylan and prosecutor Ilgaz. In their fight to ensure justice, they have the same passion, however their way of working is totally different. The more rule-bound, honest, and strict Ilgaz is, Ceylan is just as borderless, unregulated, and rebellious. Ilgaz hired Ceylan to defend his brother who was accused of a murder. But things become complicated when they got to know the girl murdered is actually Helene's own sister. 8. Sendendaha Güzel, More Beautiful Than You. This is about a young girl Efsun who moves to Istanbul to run a beauty clinic when her long-lost mother reappears. Efsun has a cozy life and lives happily together with her father on a village farm. She has never seen her mother since she was a little child. One day her mother appears out of sudden and forces Efsun to run her beauty clinic in Istanbul for 3 months. In the clinic she crossed path with Emir, who tries to make her work difficult, and their relationship doesn't start well, but they comes close later and fall in love. 7. Mahkum. Mahkum is an adaptation of Innocent Defendant, a South Korean series, and is a Turkish television series in the action and drama genre. Fırat Bulut is a public prosecutor at the Istanbul courthouse. Fırat, a successful prosecutor, lives a happy life with his wife Zeynep and 5-year-old daughter Nats. However, when he wakes up one day, he finds himself in prison without remembering what happened in the last 4 months. The last thing he remembers is the night he celebrated his daughter's birthday. In shock and horror, realizes that he has been accused of murdering his wife and daughter. 6. Parapalastic Geceyars, Midnight at Para Palace. The series was inspired by the 2014 historical non-fiction book Midnight at the Para Palace, The Birth of Modern Istanbul by Charles King. Esra, a young orphan journalist in modern-day Istanbul, is assigned to write an article about the upcoming 130th anniversary of the Para Palace Hotel. At the hotel, she meets its manager, Ahmet, who shows her around and explains the history of the Para Palace and some of its famous guests. What Ahmet conceals from her is that, in combination with a mysterious key, one of the hotel's rooms becomes a time-traveling portal. That night, Esra accidentally time travels back to 1919, where she is soon mistaken for her apparent doppelganger, Paride. 5. Kasaba Doctor, Town Doctor. In this series, the talented and promising Dr. Omer and the legendary surgeon Dr. Ali will cross paths in a town hospital far from the city. Umer has decided to become a doctor after losing his father, while Dr. Ali is dedicated to saving lives and is a successful surgeon in a big hospital. However, he disappears from his job after a traumatic event. Then a small hospital in a far town will bring Surgeon Ali, Umer, and Dr. Layla together. The series will tell the stories of 3 doctors who are keen on helping people and touching their lives. 4. Tuzlu Yaka. It is based on youth stories, also has romance. The story revolves around 4 childhood friends Ali, Zeyno, Arap, and Vefa. While Ali, Zeyno, and Arap go to the neighborhood high school, their intelligent friend Vefa goes to a private college with a scholarship. The happy life of Ali and his friends turns upside down, all due to a tragic event. The intelligent guy of the group, Vefa, passes away at the college party. The police consider Vefa's death as a suicide case without investigating it in detail. While Ali and his friends do not believe that Vefa has committed suicide but murdered by her classmates. 3. Gelsin Hayat Bildijigibi, Life Comes As It Knows. Mafia leader Yeti Emin leaves his dark past, and in exchange for the information he gave to the police, he goes to Istanbul to pursue his life as a geography teacher. Sadi Payaslı. Sadi Payaslı, who changes all the equilibriums in the high school, tries to deal with the conflicts in his private life. On the other hand, he is taken short by his ex-lover Derya and police officer Songül, who accompanies him in his new life. 2. Dewey Benny, Kirmi, Akeem and Layla are two young teenagers who are as close as sisters. They live a modest life in a humble neighborhood, but they always envied the rich kids who attend a secondary school exclusively for the children of wealthy families. One day a car hits Layla and the culprit flees from the crime scene, making his way towards the school and hiding his car in the parking lot. When news spreads that a girl will spend the rest of her life in a wheelchair because of someone from the school, the principal decides to give scholarships to 3 students from Layla's neighborhood, to bury the bad news. Akeem, Bakir, and Isa are chosen to start their fresh student life in the city's most prestigious school, but they soon understand that their life is actually about to get harder. They will have to fight to survive among the rich children, and they will be surprised to see that the wealthy have very different lives to what they imagined. 1. Yalsan, Kingfisher, Halasaga is the owner of a large jewelry empire and the head of the Korhan family. Even though his son Orhan and oldest grandson Fuat run most of the business, he still makes the most important decisions in the company. His younger grandson Ferret, who is the total opposite of his brother Fuat, is a very irresponsible young bachelor, so Halas decided to get him married. The news that Halasaga is looking for a bride for his grandson comes like a bolt from the blue into Kazm's mansion in Gaziantep. Kazm's only hope to get rich are his beautiful daughters, Suna and Saran. After Ifakant sees Suna and decides she is the right girl for Ferret, the family goes to Gaziantep to ask for Suna's hand in marriage. But before the ceremony, Ferret and Saran meet each other without realizing that they are supposed to become brother and sister-in-law, and Ferret is enamored by her. The sisters' lives change forever when Ferret decides to marry Saran instead of Suna. All these drama series will stick you to the TV screen and you will definitely enjoy watching them. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to my channel.